Hi everyone, I'm Nirasha from Just Simply Change, and I am a rapid transformational and clinical hypnotherapist. And I love working with my clients naturally and integratively. So I want to talk to you today about infertility. Now, I know the journey. I lost my first baby when I was pregnant at 5 months. And I know that feeling of being a woman and not being able to fall pregnant immediately after that. It was one of the most painful journeys that I experienced and I went through. But thank God, over the years, I have 2 beautiful children, and I knew that I needed to change my mindset first. So I have been doing what I do for the last 14 years, and I've helped couples that have been struggling to fall pregnant for many, many years. I always believe that the body reacts to what the mind and the thoughts are telling them. So the reason why infertility is becoming a huge problem is because of what is in here, the mind, what we put in here, the mouth, and what we tell ourselves every time we look at ourselves in the mirror. How often do we hear ourselves saying, you know what, would I ever fall pregnant? I don't think I'll be a good mom. I have helped 6 couples fall pregnant and have healthy babies to full term. And it brings me so much of joy being able to help couples start their families. So I've developed this CREATE Fertility Programme. Now, with this CREATE Fertility Programme, everything is about the mind, the body, and your spirit. I do understand the journey of trying to fall pregnant. You know, all the hospital appointments, all the poking and the prodding and the different types of medications to balance your hormones and to have good egg production, to get all your different hormonal levels balanced. It can be really quite a very lonely and a very hard journey. This feeling of not being good enough is also something else that we have at the back of our minds. You know, would I ever be a mom? Think about your role as a mom is just delayed. So we do a couple audit. We then look at what is missing in your marriage. What is the pressure? We look at what is stopping you from having a healthy, normal pregnancy. We don't just look at the female, we look at the male. Together with your gynecological reviews and things like that, we work from there. So I work integratively. So you would go to your doctor, you would get all the necessary tests done, and then we start to work from there. I then look at rewiring the mind. So what are the limiting beliefs that's stopping you from falling pregnant? You know, most often the feeling of not being good enough and this feeling that I wasn't meant to be a mom. Now, if we carry on telling the same words to ourselves, that is the inner dialogue that takes place. And that is what the mind does. That is the goal that the mind ends up setting. So we need to change the dialogue. We also explore your nutrition. You know, what foods are you eating? Is your diet very high in fatty foods? Do you have a balanced diet? We also look at seed cycling, you know, to make sure that your body is producing the right hormone at the certain times of the month. We also then activate the body, because most often when we have infertility, especially unexplained infertility, you'd find that your lower parts of your body, you have an imbalance of energies there. So we do certain exercises. I will be sharing some yoga videos for you to keep that bottom part of your body moving. Because if you're not moving that part of your body, you'd find that the circulation in your womb wouldn't be very good. Doing exercises, especially exercising the lower parts of your body, would actually enhance the blood flow. It will enhance the oxygen levels. And one of the most pressing issues that women suffer with today is endometriosis, polycystic ovaries, cysts, and all of these things are caused because of lack of movement, lack of oxygen, the type of foods you're eating, blood circulation. And especially in men, when you have infertility in men, It's because the low sperm counts, mobility of the sperms. So we work on that part of the body. A lot of the time, stress, depression, this feeling of anxiousness, they all allow the bodies not to work the way it should be working. So after we activate the body, I then teach both you and your partner how to turn on the passion. If you want to fall pregnant, you have to be passionate about it. You have to be intimate. So we look at your patterns of intimacy. And then the last thing is energy balance. Remember, falling pregnant is such a spiritual act. It's such a beautiful act where your energies in your body needs to be balanced. So I will be teaching you how to balance the energies, how to do breath healing, how to exercise and tap into that inner healing energies inside of you. And I will also be sharing with you how to put the right message into the universe so that you fall pregnant and you carry a healthy baby to full term. Now, I use a combination of therapies. I use rapid transformational therapy to get rid of those limiting beliefs. I use hypnotherapy and visualization to make sure that the mind knows the clarity of what you want in life. We also use a lot of NLP, which is changing your language to change behaviors. And I do a lot of quantum healing. Whatever we put out into the universe, that's what we attract. So it's a combination of therapies, which is beautiful because my therapies are bespoke for each individual couple. And it's an absolute pleasure seeing my couples end up falling pregnant and having a beautiful, healthy baby. So for more information, do contact me and let me tell you a little bit more about the CREATE Fertility Programme, and we can talk about prices and I could introduce myself. Be blessed always. Remember, motherhood is just delayed for you. So you can accelerate that so that you can start your family.